We want you to know what they're leaving us for, okay? That magnificent farm with the pastures and the fences and the stream, a stream runs through it, and the barn and the studio and the, you know. Anyway, they're leaving us anyway. And what are they leaving us for, Bud?
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Because it was just kind of, you know, time for getting, you know, simplifying life, making things easier. So they sold their farmhouse, and they now have a 20-room mansion in Red Wing, Minnesota.
Who did this? Who did that? Who did this?
We did. Chuck and I.
That is the that is so cool.
Out of wine cartons from Will's store.
Oh my God. Oh, that is.
Anyway, see this tiny, tiny little thing?
Here we go.
Yes.
It's an imperfect picture.
Oh,
Right? A lady.
The lady
My
bitch.
horse, my quarter horse. Christina. So this is a little bit of a tale, because this horse is the reason why we got to know each other. When the night that we met at Lizette's, you know, you would so love this story. When we met at Lizette's. And Stephen and Melissa were explaining to me, because I had asked where they live. Oh, well, they have this farm, but it's sort of a farmhouse thing, but it has pastures, and it has a big pasture with fencing all around, and another pasture fencing all around, and a stream that runs through all of it, and a big barn, and grass everywhere. I mean, it's just fantastic, they said. We have everything, but we don't have horses. And I said, we have the opposite problem. And so it wound up that our horses, my horse and the one that Mike and Leah went into their pasture and, you know, were nourished for a very long time in their pasture, and years passed as they do. And then one day, the vet who had been coming for my horse to Sorman's for so many years, came yet again because we needed him to put her down so that she would go into the hole that Chuck had dug with the backhoe. And she was like 25 years old. It was a success story. And Melissa held my hand, and we stood on the top of Sorman's pasture, and she went to an end. And she went into the hole,
Lady did, I did.
And the hole is covered over, and so my little tiny horse is buried at the top of Sorman's pasture, and the vet who helped me through all those years with her bought Sorman's farm.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. That's a good story.
That's overwhelming. Wait till you get to the house itself.
I like Chuck in the window. I like Chuck in the window.
Isn't that hilarious that I moved him out there with him?
Hey, Chuck's in the window.
How much you all mean to my parents. And I want to thank you guys all for taking such good care of them. Sorry, I wasn't gonna.
Thank you for crying. Everybody else is trying not to.
And just I have pregnancy brain. I'm sorry.
Me too.
So I have an excuse, damn it. But you all have been just so amazing to me and my family over the last 20 years. I just don't even, like, I'm so overwhelmed.
Thank you.
And I didn't even cry this much at my own wedding. So this, you guys will probably know this song. But it's, the words do have a lot of meaning, and so I sang this at one of my dearest friends' weddings, and again, you'll probably know it. It's called In My Life by the Beatles.
Oh.
There are places I all my life. Though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. Though these places have their moments of lovers and friends, I soon can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. And of all these friends and lovers, there is not just one that I can recall. And these memories lose their meaning. In my life, I loved them all. Oh, I know that I will never lose affection for people and things that came before. I know that I can never live without you. In my life, I've loved you more. In my life, I love you more.
Thank you.
On the back of the new house.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Great job.
Aren't you glad you didn't leave, Leslie? So,
Claire, when your dad hit 50,
So,
I can't remember. That was so long.
can you remember?
We charge it, the seller, we charge.
because it has a short life.
So your part of the auction are near.
They went on.
But it looks like it, doesn't it?
What was that?
It looks like where they're going.
It does.